Hello again, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday and I've got another day off. So today I thought, I'd talk to you a bit about some stuff that I found walking through a store. I think it was a couple of weeks ago now when I was looking for some video ideas, and I saw a couple of things. I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about them because they've caught my eye. It's falsely advertised. And it's got, bit of an environmental problem going on. So we're walking through Poundland. For those who don't know what Poundland is, it's a shop where everything costs £1. It's really cheap, it's really great, it's really fantastic. And we came across this. It's a giant saxophone. First of all, the saxophone isn't all that giant. I mean, if you compare it to the size of a normal saxophone, I don't have one here, but a normal saxophone probably would not fit in the screen, whereas this, this does. And, well, it's a cheap plastic toy, so I'm not expecting it to do anything, but really, it only plays one note. This is a tiny, tiny saxophone made of cheap plastic. It's only £1. I wasn't expecting much, but really, giant saxophone. Come on, marketers. Buy a dictionary. The second issue I have with it is it's a tiny, tiny plastic toy. I mean, look at it. It's a tiny, tiny plastic toy. Yet the piece of cardboard it comes in is absolutely huge. I mean, yeah, I know packaging's important, yada yada yada, it makes the product look nice, da 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 da. But really, people, this is just a waste to the environment. I mean, look at this. I mean, yeah, granted, I'm probably going to recycle this now, but it's half a tree here, probably. I know, it's over-exaggeration. Don't say anything. There's a lot of cardboard here for such a tiny product. And then, of course, you have the plastic over top of it and everything. It's just downright disgraceful. I wasn't expecting much, and I didn't get much. I got exactly what I was expecting for it. Don't ask me why I bought it, because actually when I did buy it, it was an old school friend who was actually working on the till. He's like, "Really, Will?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's for a video." We're going back to school days, or at least my school days, when you're sitting in math class, you're sitting in math class, and all of a sudden the teacher's like, "Now, today we're going to draw a straight line." And then you're sitting there, you're thinking, "Damn, I haven't got my ruler." Because I was a very forgetful kid, I was like, damn, I don't have my ruler. I don't think I actually ever bought my ruler in. But it was like, well, do I make an idiot of myself and ask to borrow one? Oh, it's only a line, I can draw it with a pencil. So I get a spare pencil out and draw a straight line. Yeah, that's relatively straight, it's a line, it's there. And then you think you got away with it, and you're like, yeah, okay, next bit, I don't have to make a fool of myself in class. So I was a very shy kid. I was worried that everyone would laugh if I said, "I forgot my ruler." But, so, I'm like, yep, that's fair enough, the line's drawn, fantastic. Then the teacher says, "Now kids, measure the line that you drew." And you're thinking, damn. Because not only now have you got to ask for a ruler to measure the line, but also you then got to explain why you didn't have a ruler in the first place and that you drew the line with a pencil, which is not what they asked you to do. And it's all like really, 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 humiliating at that point, because you're been having a go at the two things, even though you thought you really got away with it. And then I found this. Now I wish I had these back when I was in school. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like measurements across the pencil in centimetres and in inches. So you can measure the line you drew with the pencil. And it's got rubber on the end, because another one of my pet peeves back when I was in school was pencils that did not have rubbers on the end, because I was always making mistakes, and I was always like, why do I have to carry rubber separately if all pencils are supposed to come with rubbers? So, yeah, there we go. Now that is a pretty cool pencil. I quite like that, but then for this sort of thing, when you sharpen it down, because 0 for some reason starts the bad end of the pencil, which you sharpen down, it probably knocks it off a bit till you get down to there, and you start at 15, and it's like, there's a 15cm ruler on that pencil, provided you don't sharpen it. which is pretty cool, I think. Last thing is that I haven't had much time to read any books recently because, well, yeah, I've had a lot going on in my life and just sheer laziness really, but I went into Waterstones the other day and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to get back into reading books. So I bought 4 books. I've read one of them already. My next one I'm planning on is this one. One I've been looking for quite a while actually. It took me a while to track it down in Waterstones, but Paper Towns by John Green. Great. I've heard it's a really good book. I'm actually looking forward to starting this one probably tonight. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief I bought because it was on, you know, it was like half price and it's got a really cool front cover. Yeah, it doesn't take much to please me. And Maximum Ride because I absolutely love this book series. And there seem to be a lot of them. I really do enjoy Maximum Ride. If you haven't read it, I would highly recommend checking it out. I'll probably put a link down there as to what it's about because explaining book plots is not really a specialty of mine. If there's a book series you think I should be reading, post a comment down there and, you know, I'll check it out at some point. If you have anything else to say, you know, comment section is down there. Don't also forget to thumbs up the video if you like it. If you don't, thumbs down the video because at least that way it's being honest. And feel free to check me out on Twitter, Formspring, or various other places I might put down here. And there'll also be links down the bottom in the desk bar thing. And until then, I've got 3 days off next week, so expect 3 videos next week. And I will see you guys later.